This is video number 59, and the title is Thor. Thor. I've written about my two best bird dogs. Now I'm going to relate some experiences regarding my favorite pet. His name was Thor. He was a blue front Amazon parrot. His outer color was a medium green, and he had a powder blue crest above his beak. We got him when he was less than a year old. I was a little leery because of that beak. It looked like a can opener. Putting him on my shoulder and having him nuzzle my earlobe was somewhat unnerving at first. In fact, that's how we got his name. I envisioned my ear being shredded, and that would be very Thor. Well, anyway, that's how we got his name. Parrots are very messy. They husk the shells to get to the seeds and throw the husks on the floor. He had his own room with a tile floor that was easy to clean. When we went to work, we left a small 8-inch TV on the counter for him to watch. He learned to talk rather quickly. I tried to teach him Old MacDonald had a farm, but that didn't work out so well. He could do Old MacDonald had a farm just fine, but E-I-E-I-O was hilarious. He couldn't exactly get the fluctuations, and when I tried to get him to do it, he would give it a shot and then get angry and growl. Eventually, all he would do was, had a farm. He would catch us with his microwave beep imitation. I opened that door a number of times thinking something was done cooking. When he got me, he would give a deep-throated ha ha ha. I had a Power King tractor with a 60-inch mower. When I cut the grass, Thor would ride on my shoulder. I had to stop that practice. Almost everyone who drove by would do a double take seeing Thor riding with me. One day a guy in a pickup truck came by and while looking at us ran into the ditch so violently his tailgate flew off. No other damage, and he just got out and put it back on. I didn't realize that not only could he talk, he could carry on a conversation. He not only carried on a conversation, but he remembered the topic the next day. Here's how it went. I was in his room as I had a small parts bin in there and was looking for a bolt. Thor asked me what I was doing. I replied that I had to fix the lawnmower. He said, okay. The next morning I greeted him and he asked, did you cut the grass? I answered, yes, I did. He asked, is it good? I replied, yes, Thor, I did a good job. He then came back with, I'm glad. Remember, this was the next day. When he spread his wings, showing the underside, it was astonishingly beautiful. His feathers were fluorescent green, yellow, and brilliant red. At molt time, I collected some for fishing lures. What a great sight. He was only about 10 inches tall, but absolutely amazing because of his intelligence and overall a joy to have in the house. Parrots don't show sickness. Somehow he got a cold and it did him in. It was a real shock to take off his cage cover and find him dead. He was about 5 years old. This was back in the late 80s. A great companion. Well, that's a little look into what it's like to have a pretty smart parrot for a pet. He was a lot of fun. Well, once again, folks, I wish you all the best.